Hello everyone, I am Sai Jason and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's video I'll try to compare the build quality and the weight between the MI Powerbank 30,000 versus Ambren Powerbank 27,000 mAh Powerbank, as you can see friends. So let's compare the build quality between both phones and which has how much amount of weight, and I'll try to compare the width and height and everything in this entire video friends. And after using for 1 week I'll try to come up with my review as well about this powerbank, how it's holding and how much time it will take to charge. And my next video on this powerbank will be how much time it takes to charge. I'll try to do that video very soon. So one more thing, both power banks are completely at the different price range segment as well. So 1800 versus 2300. So first let's check the weight of the both power banks. So which power bank has how much amount of weight as well. Let me try to use this kind of weighing scale. So let's see friends, and here's a weighing scale, and let me try to first measure the Ambren power bank. So which is of 527 grams, as you can see 527 grams for this 27,000 milliamperes power bank. And it is a MI power bank which is 30,650 grams, as you can see friends, 527 versus 651 grams. So overall there's a difference of 124 grams between both of these models. So this is what we got to know, the difference in terms of the weight between both power banks. And next thing we'll get to know in terms of the build quality friends. So I'm using this Ambren power bank for the past few months. It's been really long usage with this kind of heavy powerful power bank. You can see the durability as well, how it happened, all the scratches and the marks regarding the build quality. As you can see friends, it's completely soft and rubber. Completely everything is made of that soft and rubber. And here in this power bank you do get this kind of texture. So I need to see how well this will be holding up. I think this is a kind of plastic kind of feeling I'm getting. So let's see friends, after a certain amount of usage I'll try to post a video on this particular topic as well, maybe after a few months of using this MI power bank. So one more thing I did want to confirm is that in terms of the height, so in terms of the height wise, so both looks kind of same. As you can see friends, exactly same. So there's not much difference. So if I notice, maybe the Ambren power bank is slightly taller, but both are kind of same in terms of the height wise. So next, in terms of the width wise, so in terms of the width wise there's a lot of differences going on. So definitely the MI power bank feels a little bit kind of wider. As you can see friends, you can see the difference, how much width is there. So I think the Ambren power bank is close to 70% or 80% of this MI power bank, 70 or 80%. You can clearly see the difference. And in terms of the wide, as I think both power banks are kind of wide, but MI power bank feels kind of little bit slimmer and is very good to hold. And another thing which I particularly like is because of this very good bottom surface, so which is really useful for placing the power bank in the vertical standby mode, as you can see, which is really good friends. And whereas this Ambren power bank also will stay in the vertical mode, but it's kind of really as you can see, with little amount of air or with a little bit more shaking of the table and any time like that, the power bank will definitely fall down, but not with the MI power bank. It's really strong enough. So that's the one biggest thing I particularly like about this MI power bank. And next, regarding the port selection, both phones have same kind of port selection friends, type C and the normal micro SD and normal USB ports, same kind of thing. But Ambren has got the little bit more advantage of the flashlight and, as you can see, torchlight. So if you ask me, is it necessary, I would definitely say it's necessary friends, but for me it depends upon user to user. But I did use so many times this torchlight in this power bank for small time of usage. So when there's an immediate power cut, and definitely you can use this kind of flashlight and torchlight for a very long time and long duration. I wish they could have included something like that kind of torchlight somewhere year around. That would be really good advantage for this one. So these are the few comparison friends between both in terms of the build quality and the few details. And I'll try to come up with another things like charging speed and battery backup between both in another video after using for some time only. Then I'll be able to compare between both. So it's not fair to judge now itself, because this is my day one itself of using this MI power bank. So thank you for watching this video friends, and don't forget to check the links in description for more details, and definitely make sure to hit that subscribe, and see you in the next video. Until then, bye.